Hello, this is Unlock 3, listening and speaking for B1 level. We are in week 6 and this is day 2. In this video, we are going to focus on how to talk about achievement. This is part of the language development section in the coursebook. Remember fear of flying? We are going to read some statements about how to overcome the fear of flying. Now look at number 1. To overcome the fear of flying, I read stories of people who managed to control their fear of flying. Managed means they did it successfully. To control. So what does to control mean? To control means when you have power over something, you control that thing, like this here. The second statement is this. They couldn't believe that I had completed the flight attendant training and now I was afraid to get on a plane. Complete means to finish something successfully. Now, this might be a little difficult word to understand. Attitude, attitude, or attitude, attitude. So you can pronounce it as attitude or attitude. You need to have the right attitude. An attitude is how you think about something. An attitude can be the right attitude or the wrong attitude, positive attitude or negative attitude, bad attitude or good attitude. So attitude is how you think about something. For example, how do you think or what do you think about online learning, online lessons? Maybe you like it and you say, wow, online lessons, they are great. It means that you have a positive mental attitude. Or maybe you're saying, online lessons, they are terrible. I hate them. So that means you have a negative attitude. Let's look at number 4. You can do anything, you can achieve anything if you concentrate. Concentrate means focus. And stay positive. Don't think negatively about it. You can do anything if you concentrate and stay positive. No matter what happens, you should stay positive. Number 5. The advice I got was very useful, but it was a challenge. Probably you have heard the word challenge many times in video games if you like video games. A challenge is something difficult that you have to do, but if you do it, you feel great. And it took me a long time to get over my fear. Get over means to become better or to feel better after a problem. This little girl is afraid of a dark room, probably. If he gets over this fear, it means that she will be sleeping in this room without any problems. But now she cannot do it. Number 6 says, the first method is to learn more about how planes work. Remember, a lot of people are afraid of flying because, especially when this happens, the plane starts to shake because of strong wind. They are very, very afraid. They are scared. But if they learn how planes work, it shouldn't be a problem because this shaking is very normal for airplanes. It doesn't cause any problems or it's not something to worry about. So the first method. Method is how you do something. People do things differently. For example, think about how you make Arabic coffee. Maybe your mother makes Arabic coffee differently. Your father makes it differently. and maybe you make it differently. So that's a method. Before we talk about it, let's watch this cat one more time. The cat wants to jump to the window. Maybe he or she wants to see what is outside. So that's the cat's goal. The cat wants to see what is happening outside. My goal was to see the world, and I thought it would be a good job for me. So goal is what you want to do in the future. To overcome the fear of flying, understanding where the emergency exits are may help you relax. If you have a fear of flying, you are very tense and stressed. You cannot relax. But if you know where the emergency exits are, this may help you relax. All right. Please go to page 76, find exercise 1. In this exercise, you are going to read the same sentences again and match these sentences. Match with these sentences with the definitions of the words in bold. The first one is done for you. So what is number 3? You need to have the right attitude. What is attitude again? A way of thinking about something. So pause the video here, match the sentences with the definitions, and come back to check. So here are the answers. Direct your attention to something is concentrate. So you can find this word in number 4. You can achieve anything if you concentrate. What is this? A particular way of doing something? Do you remember? How do you make Arabic coffee? Maybe it's different from how your father makes it. So it's a method. What is this? Have power over something. That was the first one. If you have power over something, it means that you control it. Something that needs a lot of effort to do successfully. That's a challenge. A challenge is difficult to do, so it needs a lot of effort to do successfully. For example, I think learning English well, is a challenge. It's not easy, and it needs a lot of effort. You have to work hard to do this successfully. What is a name or purpose? That's a goal. Become calm and happy. That's relax. Get better after something has made you unhappy. For example, you got sick, and after that, you get better. So get over. Finish something successfully. Finished something successfully is complete. And the last one is full of hope and confidence. That's positive. Now let's discuss these questions in exercise 2. We are talking about achievements. We have 3 questions here. For example, what goals do you have for the future? Think about the future and think about your goals for the future. Number 2 is think of something you successfully achieved or completed in your life. So you should think about the past. What have you achieved in the past and what have you completed successfully in the past? Maybe high school, finishing high school. Yeah. And how did you do it? Think about that. And the last one is think of a challenge that you had to face. Again, this is a past question, had to face. So you should look at your experiences in the past, challenges that you had to face in the past, and how did you stay positive? Gentlemen, you should remember when you do not have anyone around to practice English with, you can always turn to your notebook and write your ideas in it. For example, what was question 1? What goals do you have for the future, for your future? A sample answer can be something like this. I have many goals for the future. The first one is to graduate from college and find a good job as an engineer in a large company. Then I want to get married and form my own family. I hope to have a small family with 2 children, and I would like to live in etc., etc. So this is a kind of sample answer to the first question. Take your notebook, write your ideas in it for these 3 questions. This will help you practice what you have learned. So in this video, we focused on talking about your achievement as part of language development. You can go to the next video now to review how to compare things.